Hey everybody, Curtis here, going to do another effects pedal demonstration for you. This time I'm going to compare the Mr. Black Eterna to the stereo wet reverb with the Shimmer software loaded on it. And so I'm going to use my Gibson ES335, my Swart AST-112 combo mic'd with the Shure SM57, and here is my clean tone. And here is the Mr. Black Eterna. And the stereo wet reverb. Should be noted there is a difference. This is a mix knob, and it goes to 100% wet, and I'll show you what I mean. When I play the guitar now, you will not hear the actual guitar signal, you just hear the affected signal. And then with the stereo wet, when I crank the mix knob, you actually still hear the guitar signal. So it should be noted, while the knobs, so mix, and then the Shimmer knob in the middle when the software is loaded, and the Shimmer knob in the middle on the Eterna, and then the decay or the depth. While they're sort of labeled very similar, they do act quite differently. When I crank the Shimmer knob on the stereo wet, this is what it sounds like. And I'll crank the depth here all the way as well. So the thing I find with the stereo wet, the more you, the higher you have your depth, the more you crank it, the more it layers on top. The Eterna, we will crank the Shimmer, we'll back the mix off, and then we'll crank the Shimmer knob here now. So I find with the Eterna, there's a lot more shimmer available in that knob than the Shimmer software loaded on the stereo wet reverb. So if we do that, and then we crank the decay, it, like the wet, will seemingly go on forever. Now my volume on the guitar is off. It is still trailing, and that's another area. This is a decay knob, so it's more of a time sensitive feature. On the stereo wet, this is a depth knob. It's kind of like a time, but it also, the depth sort of increases the amount of the shimmer. And so it can sort of act very differently than this here. This seems to have a natural trail off, even when you have a lot of shimmer added. And you still have that long trail off when you back off the shimmer as well. And so let's just show you that. Once again, the volume on my guitar is turned off now. The Eterna is still going, and it will go and continue to trail and fade. Another thing that I just want to mention, both of these pedals, when you have the Shimmer software on there, if you turn the Shimmer knob off, it just acts like a normal wet reverb pedal, and the shimmer doesn't come through. Same thing with the Mr. Black. When you back this off, you get like a plate or a hall sounding reverb, and you don't have the shimmer effect. So if you just want a tiny bit of that in there and you want a great reverb sound, you can do that with this pedal. It is not always a shimmer on pedal. So there you have it, Mr. Black, Eterna Shimmer, and the wet reverb with the Shimmer software loaded on it. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope that helps you decide which pedal you are looking for. And have a great day. Like it, dislike it if you must. Comment. I'll do my best to answer. Subscribe if you can. Thanks.